Okay, so before we're going to proceed with our next topics, I'm going to discuss with you the whole database that we are going to use in our uh, next lessons. Okay, so the name of the database is we have DB contacts. Okay, so basically, the app that we are going to create is actually uh, a contacts an app or an app where users can add or store their contacts. Okay, so we have, as of now, we only have three tables. So we have TBL users, contacts, and the groups. First is we have the users. So in our last two videos, we have actually used TBL users. Okay, so we have here for the username, the password, and the full name of the users. So these are the users who are going to input their contacts later on. Okay, so what they are going to do is actually for the users, they are going to register, and after registration, they can now do the login process. Okay, so we have already our login in our previous lesson. Okay, and the login app or login module is actually used the TBL users. Okay, so next is we have our contacts table. Okay, so we have here for we could add the contact name, the phone number, the email, and the physical address of the contact. Okay, and by the way, later on is we are going to have also our groups, but as of now we're going to concentrate on this. Okay, so how these two tables are related. So as you could see here, we have the relationship. So one user, okay, can have many contacts. So therefore, a user can input as many contacts or zero or many contacts. Okay, so they are related with the contacts user ID. Okay, which is in our TBL users, by the way, we have the user ID as our primary key. So we use that as our foreign key in our TBL contacts. And so with our group. So group would be, let us say, the content of this would be family, and let's say classmates, friends, close friends, relatives, and so on. Okay, in which the user can also input values for the groups. Although we are going to have some default values for our TBL groups. Okay, so how they are related. So we have here our group ID as our primary key, and we have contact group or group ID. No, I just use here group. Okay, for the foreign key. Okay. So these are the operations that we are going to perform on our database. Okay, so on our TBL contacts, so the user then can add, update, and delete contacts. Okay, and also it could display all or search for individual contacts. Okay, so you can see here we have the CRUD operation for our database, and also with our TBL groups, the user can add or update values for our groups. And as we go along, we could still have more operations, but these are just the basic operations that we are going to have into our DB contacts database. And we have here, I have default values for my contacts database. Okay, so we have here our DB contacts. Okay, so as you can see here, our DB contacts, we have the contacts table, the groups, and the users. In my users, I have some default values wherein we are going to add some more of these as we are going to have the registration module. Okay, Then into our contacts, I have also some default values or records for my contacts table. And as you can see here, for the contact user ID, if ever first we are going to go to the users, and as you can see, we have Pitok for 1, Kulas 2, and Osting we have 3. So we have Pitok. Okay, let's go to the contacts. So Pitok has a lot of contacts here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So number 2 is we have Kulas, so therefore Kulas has only one contact. And as we go along, we are going to add some more of these values. Then we have our groups. So as of now, I still only have family, friends, and so on. So the user could still add more of the values into our groups table. Okay, so I hope that is clear with you, because take note, we are going to use this in our next lessons.